We are on the go with Joe, and today he's celebrating an early Mother's Day for a very popular Portland restaurant.
Mother's Bistro is getting set to celebrate 20 years in Portland. So Joe is with Chef Lisa Schroeder to talk about the restaurant's history and also about some new dishes that are, of course, mother approved. Joe, good morning.
Yes, good morning, guys. I am sharing a booth right now with Chef Lisa Schroeder. Mother's Bistro is celebrating 20 years here in the Rose City. They are, as you guys said, famous for their from-scratch homemade cooking that Mom would approve of, including this one right here. We were just talking off camera a little bit about how this came to be, because 20 years in Portland, it seems like this was meant to be. But to walk me through the story of how Mother's Bistro, you said it was always kind of something in your mind you knew you wanted to do. Well, you didn't know where you were going to do it.
Exactly. And well, in '92, I had the idea the world needed a place that served mother food. I just didn't know where it would be. And then I met a great guy named Rob Sample, who was living here in Portland, Oregon. I came out here to test the waters, and I realized this would be a perfect place for home cooking for mothers around the world.
Yeah,
so.
and it certainly is. It's obviously got a huge following throughout the years. Pretty interesting, though. Even though you're 20 years in Portland, you're 1 year in the spot that we're in right now. Yeah, last year you moved to a new, beautiful location, by the way.
We basically doubled down. We took a big risk and moved our restaurant, even though we didn't have to, and really tried to improve things for our guests and our staff by moving.
And you can see it's already filling up here because you guys have breakfast, lunch, dinner. So to celebrate their 20th anniversary, we were just talking about, you're going to be doing stuff throughout the year, including in April, you're going to be doing, donating
a different charity
right?
every day. Absolutely. Mothers, we always give, and there's many charities that are near and dear to our heart, but Bradley Engel House, Raphael House, Basic Rights Oregon, we're going to give a portion of our money to those charities because we're going to give back to the city that has given us so much.
Interesting, sir. I asked Lisa when exactly, what was the date that you opened? She said
January 1st, 2000.
So Y2K was the day that you decided to open
your
brand new restaurant here in Portland. Now, I want to tell you a little story, a personal story, guys. When I moved back to Portland, because I lived here as a kid, but when I came back here in 2006 to start working in Foxville, Oregon, one of my coworkers at the time, my first weekend, said, we're going to take out to breakfast Mother's Bistro. I ordered the salmon hash. I said, this looks so good. So this is literally the first dish I had, and can I tell you, I've had it every time that I've come back.
Really?
This is it. This is the go-to. So I think today I need to branch out a little bit, try some of the other dishes that they've got here, and we're going to show you how they're making actually one of the new additions to the breakfast menu here at Mother's. And of course, breakfast, lunch, dinner, celebrate with your family. Lisa, congratulations on 20 years.
Thank you so
much. We're going to have
much.
coming up a little bit later in the show, all right?
Okay.
But let me tell you something. This is
Eat a little something.
Joe?
Go ahead, yes, please.
Before we let you go, sometime this morning, Lisa's menu is outrageous. And it's always great to hear from the chef what they like, what they would eat at home. I want to know what Lisa's favorite thing is on her menu. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. Okay? It's going to be hard to choose, but I want to know.
You got it. All right.
Okay, thanks, Joe.
My daughter's favorite thing on that whole menu? Matzo ball soup.
Well,
she loves the matzo ball soup.
Probably the best in town. It really is so good.
Yeah.
How can you not order it when you're there, right?
Exactly.
It's so good.
And to me, also, a great food is super, but then when you add incredible service too.
Yeah, for sure.
Who
really sort of mothers.
Which she's one of them. She wanders around the restaurant during the mealtime and makes sure everybody's happy and all that kind of stuff. So it is fun, and I'm very sad. I just have oatmeal that I warmed up in the microwave right over there.
Be better if it was made by her.
Oh, I know.